Listen closely, dear friend. Someone in your life is feeling exhausted and worn out right now. This person, someone you once shared a close bond with, is feeling drained. You've pulled back your energy, your love, and your attention from them. Maybe they were a family member, a friend, or someone else important to you. Regardless, they are tired of pretending. They're fed up with wearing a fake smile and hiding behind a mask. This person has tried so hard to impress others with flashy appearances. They've pretended to be someone they're not. It's exhausting. They've used manipulation and control to keep things the way they want, but now they feel that same pressure being put on them. The burden of it all has become too much. They feel unwell, both in their mind and body. They expected you to come back by now, to reconnect and make things right. I've mentioned before that someone drew a line and turned their back. You stood your ground, removing yourself from the situation, and that decision is affecting them deeply. They had grown used to you always trying to fix what was broken. But this time, you truly walked away. Now, they're overwhelmed with thoughts of you. Even if they don't show it, they feel the weight of everything they've done. You were a blessing in their life, and now that you've stepped back, they can sense the difference. They thought you would return, but you have changed. God has pulled you back for a reason. Your heart feels different now. You may still care about them, but it's not the same as before. God has disconnected you to allow you to heal and move forward. It's time to let go and trust the path ahead. Your heart has changed, and it's no longer under your control. In the past, you might have gone back to fix things or make them right, but now you feel differently. God has shifted your heart, guiding you in this healing process. Embrace this change. Trust that you are on the right path. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your well-being and growth. You deserve it. Meanwhile, the people you've distanced yourself from are feeling unwell. They expected you to reach out. They thought you would call by now or return to the way things were, but you haven't. Now they're tired. They're exhausted from playing games, pretending, and acting like they don't need love. Some of you were the wake-up call these people needed. You shook them from their foolishness and pettiness. But while doing that, you may have felt hurt. God saw what you went through and decided it was time to pull you back. If you're in a season of isolation, don't question it. Maybe this isn't the first time you felt this way, but now it's different. You need this time to rediscover yourself. God is rejuvenating you because you've given so much to others. As you go through this period, let God strengthen you. Don't resist this time alone. It's meant to build you back up. The people you left behind are tired of feeling this way, but that's their journey now, not yours. For those who are listening, it's time to take action. You've watched from the sidelines long enough. Whether it's writing a book, going back to school, or starting a business, the time has come to step out and do what you were called to do. You have gifts and talents, don't let them go unused. It's time to stop watching and start moving forward. Think about this for a moment. This is about letting go of the past and pushing toward what God has planned for you. It's not about holding on to what's no longer useful. Instead, it's about keeping your eyes on God and moving in the direction He has called you. Some people may have expected you to turn back, just like you always did. They thought you would reach out to them again. But now they're feeling lost and empty because you didn't come back. The games and manipulation they used to play no longer work on you. They're starting to feel the impact of your absence. They feel the void where your encouragement and love used to be, and it's affecting them deeply. This isn't about boasting or feeling proud. It's about understanding that God is working behind the scenes. He's breaking these people down, but it's not really your doing. You were just the spark that set things in motion. Now, focus on yourself and keep moving forward. God is handling everything else, and He can do much more than you ever could. Some people didn't realize what they had in you until you pulled away. They were depending on your energy and support. Now, they have to find their own strength. They must do the hard work and build themselves up instead of feeding off what you gave them. If they refuse to do this inner work, they'll get stuck in the same cycle. They might end up feeling down and defeated again. This situation isn't really about them as individuals, it's about the spirit they carry. I want to remind you of this because it's important not to hold anger against them. Don't fall into that trap. It's their spirit that couldn't connect with yours at that time because you were already growing, even if you didn't fully realize it. You tried to hold on, but when God cut that tie, they began to feel the loss. Now, they're worn out and struggling. But you're handling this differently now. In the past, you might have gone back and forth with them, argued, or given them your time. But this time, your strength lies in your growth and self-love. You're picking up the pieces and learning to love yourself more each day. You're allowing God to show you new things and help you grow. You're feeding your spirit daily. You seek messages that nourish your soul. It's all about growth and self-love now. That's how you're cleaning up the mess. They may have written you off, but God counted you in. The moment they dismissed you, God stepped in and lifted you up. They mistreated and underestimated you, but God was right there, picking you up every time. They might have tried to tell you that you wouldn't achieve anything. But those words are lies. Don't let their opinions define your reality. You've withdrawn, and they're feeling it now. They have to figure things out for themselves, just like you did. It's their turn to grow. This is your time to shine. Focus on your path and trust that God is guiding you. Keep moving forward with your head held high. You are strong, you are capable, and you are worthy of all the good things coming your way. We often talk about our struggles, but many people don't realize that we've faced similar challenges. We're not perfect either. We've had to heal, grow, and overcome difficulties, just like they are now. Here's the reality: they're struggling because they thought you would come back by now. They were sure you would reach out, but it's been a long time, and you haven't. They're tired of playing games. They're exhausted from pretending and keeping up appearances. Keeping all that negativity takes a lot of energy, and it's draining them. Some of these people have been stuck in this cycle for years. But now, because you've changed, you're forcing them to confront themselves. You've awakened something within them, and they can't hide from it anymore. You've become a mirror, showing them their true selves. You served as a catalyst for their awakening. But that doesn't mean you have to stick around while they figure things out. You're no longer someone's emotional punching bag. You're done trying to drag them along while getting hurt in the process. That time is over. Now, they're the ones feeling drained and exhausted because they expected you to come back, but you didn't. Your decision to change has left them questioning if you ever really cared. They've never seen this side of you before, and it's making them wonder. For so long, you were the one giving love and support, always being there for them, even when you didn't have to. But they didn't appreciate it, or maybe they just didn't know how. Some people struggle to love themselves, so they can't love others properly either. Now, they have to go through their own journey of growth. They've never seen you act so distant before. It's not that you've become cold-hearted. Instead, you've finally prioritized yourself. This is your time to shine. Focus on your own path, and don't feel guilty for taking care of yourself. You deserve to be happy and fulfilled. Let them figure out their own issues. You've done enough for them in the past. Now, it's time to turn your attention inward. As you grow, remember that it's okay to put yourself first. Keep moving forward with confidence. You are strong, capable, and worthy of all the good things coming your way. Embrace your journey and let your light shine bright.